All right, so whoever I'm picking up on, you have a wish. You have a wish that you've been working towards. I see the Nine of Cups here with the Ten of Wands. And that our Queen of Swords is looking at the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Wands. You have this wish that you have been working relentlessly towards, like relentless. Like you have been doing all of the things. At this point, when the Ten of Wands comes out, you may be exhausting yourself trying to accomplish something. And you're able to see that now. Some of you guys may not have noticed how exhausting how much you were exhausting yourself, but you may see that now clearly with this Queen of Swords looking at everything and sorting through everything. All right. You may also be receiving some messages from others, from spirit, saying, hey, slow down a bit, like relax a bit, take a few breaks, something like that. Like you may be receiving some type of clarity, some type of communications regarding the need for you to like just take a beat and like recharge your batteries, because something is stressing you. Okay, this wish that you were moving towards, it's stressing you to the point where now your nervous system is all out of whack. Okay, could have to do with, so we have what, air energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If those zodiac signs are not important to your story, then those energies are just the energies that are coming up for you, yourself. You are somebody who is very masterful in a mental kind of way. And when given the opportunity, you're very good with resource management, budgeting, like very, routine, very regimented, you know what I mean? Like you have those qualities. And at the same time, those qualities are not serving you as well as they could because you are exhausting yourself. It's almost like you are not your best, most masterful self because you're exhausted. Wheel of Fortune, something is divinely timed for you to have, but it either other people or your thoughts are kind of like deterring you from pursuing something or knowing something. Alrighty. Oh, the overall energy for the collective, the Hermit. Someone's in a hermit mode, okay? And granted, that card means a lot more than just that, but initially, someone's in a bit of an introspective, recluse is what I should have said, reclusive kind of space where you are doing some type of inner work, inner healing work, okay? For some of you guys, this Hermit card lets me know that you literally make money by helping others heal, by doing some type of service work, all right? And so that's why your overall energy is the Hermit. For some of you guys, that is your profession. That is what you do. That's how that's what your reputation involves. But for a nice group of you guys, this Hermit mode feels like you are healing. Someone is healing. Now, because there are only pentacles around, you could be healing your physical. Pentacles could be your physical body, your physical avatar. That's literally a thing. Like I said, you have been exhausting yourself. And so some of you may find that, there are some health things that are happening. High blood pressure, feeling overloaded stress-wise. Look at this, another Pentacle, Six of Pentacles. Ooh. For some of you guys, you may literally be healing your finances. Okay, so that's the healing that's needing to take place here. All right, you're healing your finances so that you feel more stable. Some of you guys need to feel more stable. You need to feel like, your ends are meeting and then you have a little extra as well. Some of you guys are not even at a place where you feel like your ends are meeting. Like you might be making money. Maybe you're not making money. But whatever the case is, you're not feeling like stable ground. For some of you guys, this Hermit mode lets me know that whatever you're working on financially or just towards your wish come true, you're doing it on your own. You don't necessarily have any supporters around you, which is actually the obstacle coming out, the Five of Pentacles. Just feeling like abandoned, feeling like left out in the cold, feeling like just not supported. That's a huge block to your healing and to, your current energy. The Sun card. Okay, so the Sun. For a lot of you guys, you maybe didn't realize that you were so unsupported, but something recently has revealed, like shed light on the fact that you're really not supported, or somebody or something really kind of abandoned you or left you out in the cold. Okay, that's something that is clear to you now, and that may not have always been clear to you as you've been pursuing this dream or this goal. One more card for the Five of Pentacles. What do you look? Those are a lot of cards. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, the Chariot, Three of Wands. All right, some of you guys may feel like either somebody has turned their back on you, or you are turning your back on those people or those situations that you feel abandoned you. All right, you're in a place now where you're like cutting your losses, cutting your ties, you're moving forward, you're in your power, or at least you're coming into your power. You still may not be clear on all of the things, like you can't see all of the things, or your mind is still very much cluttered, but one thing is clear is that you feel like you have not been well supported by people or institutions or things that you feel should have supported you. And so you're peeling tires on it with this Chariot card. For some of you guys, the support that you are lacking has to do with home. Some of you guys has to do with a parent, mother figure. Some of you guys, it could be a legal system. But you're not dealing with it anymore. At this point, you're like, okay, let me turn my back on that, and let me just see what my options are here. Where can I go next? What can I do next? You're in that space. Or that at least is the obstacle for some of you guys. Your advice is the Ten of Pentacles. It almost feels like the advice is to get to the money. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I think that that's exactly what you have been trying to do anyway. A part of your dream includes something monetary. So maybe money is not your primary goal, but whatever you are doing, you do hope that it will give to you what you give to it. You know what I'm saying? You are hoping for that. You are wanting to have compensation for whatever it is you're offering. And for some of you guys, you may find it very difficult to ask for compensation. And for a small group of you guys, you might be doing healing work, service work, that kind of work with others, energy work with others, and or some type of mental health work. And you might find that the pay is not, the energy you're putting out is not comparable to what you're receiving. You may find that, it's just not supporting you. So that's, for some of you guys, that's that. For quite a few of you guys, though, this reading has to do with other people. I'm just going to say that, other people. Other people in the sense of you feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like whatever it is you're giving to others, you're not necessarily getting back from them. You are in a place where you're kind of in a alone type of state, or a single kind of state. An internal, introspective, healing kind of state. And your advice here is the Ten of Pentacles, to just kind of let something complete. Let a chapter complete. All right, now we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords and Ten of Pentacles, they have slightly different energy. The Ten of Pentacles is like when a seed completes, the end result is a flower, a bouquet of flowers, right? And so it's very much like just keep working at something, keep planting the seeds, keep watering it, keep nurturing it, and let it grow. If you have a business, keep watering, keep purging, keep nurturing something, let it grow. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy of the Ten of Pentacles as far as your advice. But then this Ten of Swords came out. And the Ten of Swords is very much like a... So, okay, so here we go. You have something that you're working towards that is blossoming. It is blossoming. It shall blossom. It is a slow blossom. So there's that. And you will lose people along the way. You have lost people along the way. You have felt like there's a lot of ups and downs, right? And at the same time, you have dead situations, memories, ideas, relationships that need to be pruned away so that you can continue to focus here. So whatever, remember at the beginning of the reading, I was saying like something is exhausting your energy. You're exhausted as you're working towards a wish come true. That's something, or those some things could be relationships that are kind of in the way. Could be habits, okay, that are draining your energy. For some of you guys, you're stretched too thin. You're stretching yourself too thin. You're doing too much. And there are some things that you need to cut away in this season so that whatever it is you are putting your main focus on can grow and blossom into this Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay. Let me see what else. I'm going to go outside, guiding children. Okay. The other thing I will say here is there are no cups that showed up in this whole reading, which always gives me pause, because that means that this is not a time of like deep emotional connection with others. You're not connecting as much as you can with people emotionally, which is always going to be to our detriment. Like we need those relational meetings, relational meetups. We need those connections. The other thing here, there's not a lot of like excitement, joy, happiness, ease, flow, passion. It's not a lot of that. There's a lot of pentacles and swords, a lot of difficult energy in your energy, a lot of routine, regimented, do this, rigidity. And that means that this energy is out of flow, out of balance. It's like you're working towards something, you're diligently working towards it, but you're not enjoying the process. And that's the problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Alrighty, I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to do too much, and we're already at 10 minutes. We have Guiding Children, Damara, and we have Cordelia, Go Outside. You have been indoors too long. I'm going to focus on this, Go Outside, you've been indoors too long. Some of you guys may actually work with children, or children may be important to your story, or you're working on healing your inner child, so etc., etc. But you, even still, you're exhausting yourself and you're not enjoying yourself, which is imbalance. You're creating an imbalance. And when we have energetic, mental, or emotional imbalances over time, what does it turn into? Physical, medical problems. Okay, so let's get our balance back while we're pursuing whatever it is we're pursuing, okay? Cordelia says, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Message from Cordelia: being cooped up is not the natural way for inhabitants of this exciting planet to live. Believe me, there is plenty to see and experience when you exit your four walls and roof. A daily venture outside will not only revive your spirit and soul, it will give you hope and faith in this planet's very existence and future. You'll see all the goodness that's in store within nature. The flowers ready to unfurl, the leaves that are sprouting, the birds that hop about, and even the wind that affectionately caresses you. Don't let another day go by without stepping outdoors into this most entertaining and exciting of environments. Other meanings of this card: your manifestation will appear in May and or when the weather is warmer. You need to spend time in nature. You need to change to a job that allows for more connection with nature. You need to practice environmentalism. And here's the one I think is really for you guys. You need to recognize the need for balance in your life, for more rest and play. All right. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Do with that what you will. Apply that to your unique situation, and let's balance this energy out so it doesn't cause worse circumstances in the near future, okay? All right, peace.